Hello, everybody. Okay, so here we go. The Bulls have an all star. I mean, another all star. So we started the season with zero all stars, and then now all of a sudden we got two. So that just, I'm starting off with that because it's great. So the Bulls are back. They're hopefully, I mean, barring injuries, they're gonna get in the playoffs. Maybe even, I hope so, avoid the play-in tournament, and it was a great day. And I'll I won't like analyze the trade in depth. I just want to get to the tape to see what Vucevic can bring to the team. So I'm not gonna talk about details and contracts and picks and Wendell Carter and Otto and everyone else. Just it's this is just about Vuce. So let's get to the tape. And I picked a first quarter from the Bulls at Orlando game, and not the game where Vuce scored like 43, but the other one, because I thought it would have been like fair. You know, you can't just pick a game where a guy goes off, so it's not representative. So I picked the other game. And so yeah, let's start. Let's go through the tape. So we're gonna start with a nice action where the Bulls decided to switch, and Vucevic just took Kobe White straight into the post and punished the switch and got to the free throw line, something the Bulls don't have. So it's great to see. Next one is gonna be the defensive possession where Vucevic shows his limitations in the sense that he is not like an explosive athlete and is not all that quick, but he stays disciplined. He just stays vertical and contests. So it's okay overall. At least he doesn't foul and he's in the right spot. But if you expect him to be like a Gobert-like rim protector, then you're wrong. On to the next one. Here we see again the Bulls switch, and he just takes Kobe White into the post. This time he doesn't get the call and he can't finish, but the approach is good, and the Bulls have lacked that. And now let's see this. I mean, Gafford is a big dude, and Vucevic is fighting for position with him, and he looks so big. Just pause it. I mean, Gafford is big. He's like 6'11", with big arms and athletic and a strong dude. But Vuce is just he's gonna get to his spot, and you're gonna have to foul him to get him off his spot. So it's nice to see. It's not like anything transcendent, but the Bulls didn't have that. So here, what's interesting, apart from the nice screen, is that you see the gravity on the roll, because the Zach LaVine doesn't go to contest the jump shot, and maybe it should have been Gafford because it looks like this was going to be a switch, a peel back switch, I think it's called, but it's not important now. But what's important is the attention that Vucevic gets on the roll, which allows an open jump shot for, I think it's Bacon or Ennis. Anyway, imagine like Kobe will be great at this. If Vuce takes away the man from him on the roll, then Kobe, for example, or even Zach LaVine, even more so, is gonna knock down that shot. So that's a great one. Here again, it's defense, and actually this I think is a good defensive possession, because you see at first he's out there on the perimeter and not allowing Zach to get to the basket, and then he gets in the right position and forces short fadeaway, which is okay. Then LaVine hits it because he's a great player, but that's what you want to do. You want to prevent like players getting to the rim. So I think overall was a nice defensive possession where Vucevic showed like that he could be out on the perimeter and then also contest at the rim. Here we're gonna see a catch and shoot, just quick catch and shoot. That's his money spot, like left wing. That's cash. Every time he gets it, he's gonna release it real quick, and he's the best in the league from that spot, if I'm not mistaken. Here we're gonna see that he's not all that vertical in this clip, and Gafford gets an open dunk which he misses, and it showed that Vucevic is not gonna like prevent lobs by jumping, like like I said, Gobert is the example. Again, we're gonna see a nice screen and then he could have been fed, but he wasn't, and he's gonna tap the ball out, something the Bulls have missed, like rebounding. And then again, he had good post position against Kobe White. As soon as he saw that there was a little guy on him, he like got into the post and had position, but his teammate decided to shoot, so whatever. But that was a great possession by Vučević. Again, he goes to get the offensive rebound. He's a force on the boards. Like, if you don't put a body on him and you see Thad leaves him for just a second, he's gonna get the board. And here he misses, but still, it's something that the Bulls lack. I mean, going strong into the paint to get rebounds and score on putbacks. Next possession, again, we see that he's not fast enough, and he's grounded a bit, and he can't do much about the quicker players like that. But on the other side, we see he's got great hands. I mean, imagine the former Bulls centers like Gafford and Carter Jr. getting that ball. They would never have gotten it. Like, let's be honest. Here we see again he lets Zach LaVine get past him on the perimeter. So as opposed to the previous possession we saw where he was good at staying in front, this time he lets Zach turn the corner and it's game over because the defense has to come in, and then it's an open three for Satoransky in the corner. And we're gonna see again that he's got like nice vision. He gets to his spot in the high post, and then he faces up. He can face you up. He can back you down. He can do everything. And then he also has his eyes up the floor, so he can see like what's going on. And as soon as the defense commits to coming into the paint, he's gonna throw it out to his teammate. So that's something also that the Bulls don't have. And here we see that he's still a big body in the paint. He still has good timing. He's got good positioning, so he's not going to get like 3 blocks per game, but he's still there. He's still 7 feet tall, so you got to deal with him, and he gets a nice block. It was overturned, so he got 2 blocks in one possession. In this action, he had like a nice seal. He had position inside on the smaller Thad, but he wasn't fed by his teammate, and still having position is something that the Bulls lacked in the paint. Again, we see a quick catch and shoot. That's his money spot. This time he misses. He's got a nice release and it's high, so the smaller players can contest. And last one, I don't believe this is his fault, but it's just to make a comparison again with a guy like Gobert, or even, let's say, Gafford could have exploded and contested that at the rim, and Vučević is not going to do that. But from what I've seen in the offense, that's great. I mean, the Bulls didn't have anything like even remotely close to that. So overall, the Bulls got an all-star, and he plays like an all-star. He is legit. He's a top 5 center in the league. Anyway, I'll wrap this up here, and because I don't want to talk about like too many off-court like nuances and about the cap and picks, like I've said. So I just hope you enjoyed, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Vuč can bring to the Bulls, especially on offense, like I said. So goodbye, everybody.